Is there a number a such that the limit of the function 3x squared plus ax plus a plus 3 over x squared plus x minus 2 as x approaches negative 2 exists? And if so, find the value of a and the value of the limit. So, since the denominator approaches 0 as x is approaching negative 2, if we plug in negative 2, then we also need to make sure the numerator also approaches 0 as x is approaching negative 2. So let's go ahead and write that out. So, again, since the denominator approaches 0 as x is approaching negative 2, the limit will exist only if the numerator also approaches 0 as x approaches negative 2. So what we need to do is we need to then let that numerator as the limit of that function 3x squared plus ax plus a plus 3 as x approaches negative 2 equal to 0. This is what needs to happen in order for this to take place, in order for us to solve for a. So what we can do is then we can rewrite this as plugging in 2 for negative 2 and for x. So we have 3 times negative 2 squared plus a times negative 2 plus a plus 3 and set that equal to 0. Where here we get 3 times 4, which is 12. And then that is 12 minus 2a plus a plus 3, which is equal to 0. Combining like terms, we get negative a plus 15, which is equal to 0. And therefore, for solving for a, we know that a is going to equal 15. So now that we know that a is 15, we can now plug that into our function. So let's go ahead and write that over here, step number 4. So we have the limit as x is approaching negative 2. So this becomes 3x squared plus 15a, plus 15x plus 15 plus 3 over x squared plus x minus 2. So now combining like terms in our numerator, we end up getting 3x squared plus 15x plus 18 over x squared plus x minus 2. So now let's go ahead and factor the numerator and the denominator. So if we factor out a 3 here, then we have x squared plus 5x plus 6. So therefore that becomes 3 times x plus 2 times x plus 3. And then in our denominator, we have x minus 1 times x plus 2. So we can eliminate the x plus 2. And so now we have the limit as x approaches negative 2 of 3 times x plus 3 over x minus 1. And let's go ahead and evaluate the limit. So we have 3 times negative 2 plus 3 over negative 2 minus 1, which is 3 times 1, which is 3, over negative 3, which is equal to negative 1.